Lollapalooza on XRT. That was Green Day, Lollapalooza veterans. They played here a few years back, and we also heard Tame Impala with Let It Happen from the new album Currents. Tame Impala playing tonight, and we spoke with Kevin Parker of Tame Impala, and now we're joined by Van McCann of Catfish and the Bottlemen. How you doing, man? Nice to see you.
I'm amazing, mate. I'm feeling great.
Yeah.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Again. Honor.
We've just been sitting around talking about music. We just had a long, extended conversation about Paul McCartney.
Sir Paul.
Who played here last night.
Yeah, Sir Paul, man. What can you say?
I know, right?
Mate, I would have loved to have been there to see that. I've never seen that. We had the Beatles, you know, the Love album, where I think it was made for the stage show.
Yeah.
We had that on in the dressing room today. And I didn't even realise he was playing me because I never see the lineups. And got into the dressing room and we had that on. And I was like, why are we listening to this? This is Ace. why are the Beatles coming back out? And like Paul played last night.
Yeah.
Gutted.
You know, the amazing thing about watching that, and you look at the crowd and the ages.
Yeah.
It's just it's all over the place. There are people who are 70 years old. There's people who are 7.
Yeah.
And everyone is into it. That's such timeless music. Just
band
incredible.
on the run. His band, his show, like his integrity, his energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
right.
You know, imagine my dad doing that. You know what I mean? Never mind my dad's dad doing that. Or my dad's dad, my granddad does. He plays in a Irish jig band. He tours, but he doesn't sing like Paul McCartney for 2 hours, you know what I mean? Or run around like Springsteen. You know, I love my granddad, but I can't give him that much credit. You know, but fair play, Sir Paul McCartney.
Well, you already played today. You're finished, right?
Yeah, it's my birthday today, so I'm done for the night. So
happy birthday!
One more show. Oh no, we got a secret show tonight. I thought it was a secret.
You have a show tonight, yeah.
I thought it was my surprise party. I thought you were tricking me into going to a gig, and then I turn up and everyone goes, surprise! I go, oh, you shouldn't have. There you go. Stage presence. I love that. Did you mean to do that pun? Brilliant.
Yeah, he's
presence on stage.
That's very nice. That's very nice. Well, how did it go down on the stage this afternoon? It's really
amazing, mate. Like, I'm really bad at when I look out to the crowd, predicting how big the premises is, and then how the amount of the crowd is. And I thought there was like maybe 1,000 people there, and the place was like 20,000 cap. But it was more like somebody told me it was 60-odd thousand. It was like 10, 15,000 watching us. It was
sure.
And I was thinking, you put that many people in the UK in an arena that's sold out.
It's a sold out arena.
We just played an arena show.
You're an arena rock band on your birthday.
Oh, mate. And our birthday, even though nobody's got me any stage presents, I thank you. Yeah. Actually, somebody gave me the new Man United shirt. It's only came out this morning, you know, the football shirt. Yeah. That was one. But it's our guitar player's anniversary. He joined us a year ago to this day. His first show was. So even though I didn't get any presents, I get my mate Johnny Bond for another year.
That's
hopefully.
Nice.
Well, you know, we got through the year with him.
Yeah.
So maybe there'll be another one.
Well, congrats on everything with the band. I mean, it's been a pretty great few years. We were just talking about this a few minutes ago. We saw you at Bonnaroo. I guess it was like first time 2 years ago. You were playing on the Communion stage, right?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, the Ben Lovett stage. Yeah.
I remember a lot of people only came to see us because I think they had some kind of app that had our name was like, who are these guys? I'm interested, and you know you could see on who was coming to watch you.
Mm-hmm.
And it was barely anyone, and we kind of played when the sun came down, and I always remember that being the Kings of Leon slot when they were back in the UK. They'd always play it just when the sun was about to come down, and everyone buzzed off it. That kind of, I think, was a big sell for Kingsley on their festivals in the UK. They were awesome. It's just like the atmosphere. So that stage, it just slowly filled up. By last song, the whole place was packed. It was quality. We just did Bonnaroo as well.
You did it this year as well, right?
Oh man, it was epic. It was so good.
You really like playing festivals. It's a lot of fun.
I love playing. I love this life. I love the game. I love the business. It's great.
You love it all.
Do mate? I write songs and you know, tour around the world for a living. It's
right.
Quality.
And you've been together with your mates in the band for a long time. I mean, since you guys were in your teens, right?
Yeah. It's our 8th year this month. So
8th year, wow.
It's the anniversary of the band. The anniversary of our guitar player joining a year ago, and me and Benji have been in it since we were 8 years ago. I don't know how old we would have been then.
Right.
We've only just turned 23, and normally I could do that math quick, but you know we've added a number here.
That's
we did the band, and then Bob joined, and then Bondy joined. Get on this, you know, like I was saying about the Beatles, they must have been actors. There's no way they can be that good and just big scousers, you know what I mean, living around the corner. Hey, you're mad. Looking that alike, writing those songs, they're crazy. But I'm only joking, obviously the Beatles just living legends, like they were quality. But they even though we've joined at separate times, one of them's called Bondy, one of them's called Benji, one of them's called Bob, and they just look like the same guy, but one looks like the one a bodybuilder version, one looks like a one who's been out all night version, and the other one looks like the one who's intelligent. And then I look like the little, mate, I know I'm adopted, but I'm here, you know what I mean? Nobody said anything, but hello.
And that is Catfish
There
and the
you go.
Bottlemen.
That's our biog.
Well, we just met Kevin Parker. He's from Australia. You spent years in Australia,
Yeah.
younger in life, right?
Yeah, at the first 2 years of my life, my mum and dad were apparently the last people to ever get married in a place called St. Dominic's Church.
Wow.
I don't know if that is any interest to any Australians or Kevin Parker, maybe. Maybe Kevin Parker.
Well,
wants to do
what
a
is
show
of
there.
interest? That's where the name Catfish and the Bottlemen came from.
He was a Catfish The Bottlemen is an Australian busker who still plays now, and I saw him playing Paddy's Market, and I was filmed. My dad's got a video of this somewhere, and I remember it from when I was a kid, and I almost feel like I remember the memory, but I think it's because of the footage. And I was watching him, and it was my first kind of real recollection of real live music. Like this guy's not on TV or nothing. He's just in the street. Like he's just entertaining for the sake of it, like I want to do, not for anything other than the fact that people walking past like this. Like, and what he used to do was play a washing line with wine bottles hanging off it, like a drum kit. So it's just for the sake of people. He played like Inspect the Gadget and that. I mean, my cousin sit there with our legs crossed, like sat in front of him like two little fat kids with an ice cream, like just melting down the hand like that. And like he was brilliant, you know. So,
wow.
And Triple J, we did a session over there for them, and they snuck him in while we were doing the session and had him in the other room, and they were asking the same story, and I was just going, they were like, what would you do if you met him? And I was just going, oh, please don't sue us, please don't sue us. That's what I do. And they were like, well, he's in the other room, and I was like, hi mate, you're right.
Oh my God.
No, but honestly, he was quality. He was so sound about it, and he was buzzing. He's really honoured that we took the name. He says people come over to him from the UK with our T-shirts on and go, and America everywhere, going, this band named him after you, go looking for him, our fans. It's great. It's funny.
That's pretty cool. Well, congratulations on everything on the album, The Balcony. We love playing it on XRT.
Mate, I love being texted by my American friends saying they've heard it. It is madness.
Yeah.
When you're like just been driving to, I only really know like musician friends out here, and they're driving to their band practice. They hear us on the radio, and then I get a text off someone like Ben Lovett, for instance, who signed us. He's from Mumford & Sons, and he took us in when we, signed us when we had nowhere to go with it, and he took us in, took a lifeline, got us here, and he texted me saying he hears it on the radio. I'm like, not only are you in, whether you like them or not, it's, he's in a massive group.
Sure.
He texted me saying you've heard me on the radio and you're proud because you were signed to your label, and it's very it's mind blowing, mate. It's mind blowing.
Yeah, it is. Well,
but these are all great. How was Kevin Parker? Was he class?
Yeah, definitely.
What a dude.
I know.
Dude.
Such a good record.
Yeah, man.
But anyway, you have a good record too, and we're going to play
Thank you.
Kathleen.
Thank you very much.
So happy birthday. Have a
Thank
great
you.
rest of the day.
Mate, thank you. If you want to come, we're doing a secret show tonight. I don't know where it is because I've not been told. Subterranean Homesick Blues are playing tonight.
Right in the neighborhood.
Right in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
So if you want to come, speak to Neil. He will tell you that the guest list is full, but I'm sure you could. He's not got any ciggies on him and he needs one.
Well,
so.
I certainly appreciate the invitation, the almost invitation. That's
Thank
great.
you.
All right, here's Kathleen. We're live from Lollapalooza on 93 XRT.